Hey guys, Santeria. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. I also hope you guys enjoyed the video with Tata Lucero. Again, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. I really wanted to make these videos today and I wasn't going to let anything stand in my way. So just excuse the cars in the background. Location is not that important to me right now. What is important is just making sure you guys get the information that you deserve and just to learn on spirituality and how to improve your spirituality and how to communicate with spirits. No matter what pantheon you are using, the tools that I teach can be used in any pantheon, and that is what's so fantastic about my channel and what we teach here on this channel as well. So also stay tuned because Tata will be uploading more onto this channel as well, and he's so wise, he's so fantastic. He's one of the wisest sorcerers that I know, and healers and spiritual counselor, and I hope you guys are just being blessed and enriched with his knowledge as well as mine. So guys, again, ignore the noise in the background, the cars, and focus on what I'm about to say. So you guys saw the topic. It's basic spiritual, easy spirit communication, invocation tips that you can use if you want to connect with a departed loved one, if you want to connect with your spirit guide, and just you can use it actually with any form of entity that you want to communicate with. There is no reason to be dangling from chandeliers or create this massive candle-lit area when you communicate with spirit. So my aim is, like I said, there are those more in-depth methods, but there are also easier methods that can be used to communicate. This one is a very simple method. The more you do it, the better you will get at it, and you'll see it's really simple. So a lot of people out there, a lot of my clients and Tata's clients, will ask us, how do I communicate? How do I communicate with my guides? How do I communicate with this spirit, that spirit? There are so many out there, this entity, that entity. And again, it's an extensive conversation, we have to go in depth because there are so many ways of doing it. This is fantastic for those of you who are new to spirituality and being an occultist, or a healer, spellcaster, shaman, whatever you want to, a witch, whatever you want to call yourself. This is fantastic for you guys. Okay, so if you have lost departed loved ones, or you want to connect with spirit guides, this is also fantastic, as well as using this with other entities as well. I will say you will be doing this and using this at your own risk. I take no responsibility for anything that passes through. If you have any other doors open in your life that are maybe not as positive, I take no responsibility if anything negative comes through when you're doing your communication, especially if you're fully aware of anything else. And a little doggy in the background. Hello, doggy. So yeah, like I said, ignore the noise around me. I'm doing this despite what is happening around me right now. Information and knowledge has to be given out. So basically, the first thing that I want to tell you is, when you want to communicate with the spirit, quiet the mind, okay? Quiet the mind. Don't let anything interfere. Make sure that you have the individual or the entity in your mind, or the spirit guide that you want to communicate with. Once the mind is quiet, make sure that you can visualize them clearly coming forward. You might see that entity as something else. Another individual might see the entity as something else. It does not matter. Just quiet the mind and draw that entity in. Call them towards you. Call that loved one towards you, and just concentrate on what you'd want to ask them. Okay, you don't need to ask them a question. You can also just see them and desire to see them. Okay, but most likely they're gonna say something. They're going to give you a message or an emotion that you need to interpret as a message. A lot of entities, and most people don't know this, won't talk. They will give you an emotion, and that is them talking to you. Okay, and you need to interpret that emotion during this exercise. Okay, so once you visualize them in your mind, I want you to rub your hands together. Can you hear that? that is energy, that is friction. You can say similar to white noise. And basically what this does is it not only quiets the mind, but it creates that energy and that friction that the spirit can use to come through stronger. Okay? At this point, it's not going to just be touch and go for some people. It's not going to be just, oh, there I'm talking to a spirit. Some people are a bit more intuitive, and the third eye is a bit more open than the next. Okay, those of you who are a bit more open are going to get a message, get emotions from the entity, see the entity in a way that you never thought possible. The first time you use this, and there are others that are maybe not as open that are gonna, need to do this about 5, 6, 7, 8 times, whatever amount of times you need to do this before you start hearing spirit better. So remember, visualization, once your mind is clear, just see the entity, bring them forward, invoke them, talk to them. Once you sense them closely, and you can see them a bit clearer in your mind's eye, it doesn't matter how you see them, ask your questions, ask whatever you need. It basically, right now, I'm not thinking of any specific entity. And the more you do that, the more you're going to get a sense, the more they're going to communicate with you through emotion, just by using that. Okay, some people have seen full manifestations once they've opened up their eyes, or things would move around. Okay, either way, you're going to have contact. There are many ways that spirit will make that contact with you by using that method, but remember, friction is important and visualization is important. Whatever happens, there is it's the ball is in the entity's court. You are just creating the atmosphere for the entity to come through. So guys, it was really basic. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you like my video, like and subscribe. It is purely up to you, and you can check the description box if you would like to know anything else. And guys, we have a lot more videos coming up in the future. Tata and myself will be shooting videos together as well, on and off, when we have that time amongst all the clients and the very let's just put it, crazy situations that some people find them in, and we help them out of. When we're not doing that, we definitely will shoot the videos, so you guys will get videos as often as we can make them. Okay, like I said, like and subscribe, stay blessed, and I will be in touch, and see you guys next week. Bye.